So today's business chapter 13, external factors. So we're talking about external factors. We're talking about factors that are beyond the control of the business.
Yeah.
They are beyond the control of the business. There's nothing the business could do about these things.
Mm.
The only thing they can do is to make adjustments to find a way around it. So these are what we call external factors. So let's scroll down and see anyway.
External. So there's no control to the business.
The business cannot control the outcome.
Yeah, the outcome.
Yeah, they can't. So as soon as it comes, they just have to find a way around it.
Just like government.
Like
and
government,
and
yeah.
legislation.
Government influence. There's nothing the business could do about it.
Of course.
So let's see what the factors. Let's see what the factors are. The nature of external factors. Sometimes businesses have to deal with events that are complete beyond their control. These external factors can impact on businesses unexpectedly and usually mean that businesses have to make changes to the way they operate. The effect of external factors can be both positive and negative. So what they are saying is this: external factors are beyond the control of the businesses.
Obviously.
So because they are beyond the control of the businesses, it might have an impact on how businesses will operate. So it is left for businesses to find a way around them. So what are the impacts now? For example, in 2014, the global price of oil fell by more than 50%. The speed and extent of the fall was unexpected and had both positive and negative effects. Companies in the oil industry were hit hard. Their revenues fell sharply, and many were forced to reduce their exploration activities. For example, however, in complete contrast, businesses in the transport industry, such as delivery contractors, benefited because their fuel costs fell significantly. This would have provided a welcome boost to profits.
So basically,
look at the situation here. There's a global There's a global price of oil which fell in 2014.
Why?
So it brought a positive impact to some businesses and a negative impact to other businesses. Businesses that do oil exploration, they run out of loss because their revenue fell. But businesses that
it's run out of oil.
No, they didn't run out of oil. The price of oil fell. The price of oil, global oil, the price.
I know
the price of Brent, it fell.
But why?
Yeah, it's unexpected. Nobody knows. It might be because of excess supply. Excess supply might be the reason. Do you get it? So, because the price of oil fell, businesses that are dealing in oil exploration, they witnessed a fall in their revenue. Unlike businesses that use oil. For businesses that use oil, it becomes a gain for them because their cost of production fell. Do you see? It's a positive impact for those that uses oil. Yes. But it's a negative impact for businesses that produces or that explore oil. So that is the point there. Do you get the two things here?
Yeah.
So on both sides, it was not expected, but it happened. Do you get it? Yeah. So these are external factors. So external factors may fall into a number of different categories, which are outlined below. So we check. The first one is social. Businesses have to adapt to any changes that occur in society. Some examples of changes that have occurred in recent years are outlined below. One. So we're talking about social changes here. Social factor. For social factor, these are factors that happens within the society. Businesses cannot control the society. Businesses live in the society.
Obviously.
Do you get it? So whatever happens within the society, within the community, it's for the business to find a way of adjusting. So what are those things that could happen in the society that are beyond the control of businesses? Number one, increased consumer awareness. Consumers have high expectations than ever before. They have easy access through the internet to lots of information about products and are more aware of their rights. As a result, many businesses have become more customer focused.
What do you mean about that?
Yeah. So we said one of the factors is social, which comes around the society.
Yeah.
So factors around the society could be increased awareness of customers. Nowadays, customers have access.
So awareness of the product.
Yes, awareness of the product. Information about the product. These days, customers know more.
It could be wrong.
No, it's not really wrong. They know how it happens. They know more. They have customers have access.
No, I'm just saying you meant me. You understand me wrong. I said so the customers, if the customers are aware if the product is bad or in many capacity or reason.
What you need to understand here is that customer awareness is about information. So information about the product itself, be it good or bad. So now we know more than we used to know. That is the point here. So because customers awareness is intact, because nowadays customers have access to the internet, so they could compare and contrast. They could compare product A with product B, product C with product B. So because they have information, they have access to information. So as a result of that, businesses have to understand that and make sure that whatever product they are producing, whatever services they are rendering, it has to be customer focused. So our customers will not stop buying from them. So our customers will not stop patronizing them. Do you get the point I'm making here?
Yes.
The point is customers awareness. Because customers have access to information, unlike before. These days, there's internet.
Yeah.
As a result of that, businesses have to adjust. Businesses would not stop customers from seeking information. Can they stop customers?
No.
No. Because they cannot stop customers, the only thing they could do is to find a way around it by ensuring that they produce goods or services that suits customers. Is it clear?
Yeah.
The second one.
So, for example, if customers are aware that, for example, the product is way smaller than usually would be, so they are in the internet, so they are aware that for example, the product is smaller than it was.
They will know.
Yeah, the business will be in panic, basically.
Yes. So whatever you need to do as a business is you have to understand that whatever you're doing, it's not hidden to customers. Customers could have access to information. So that's why you have to be customer focused. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
The second one, changing demand patterns. Changes in society bring about changes in demand for products. For example, modern lifestyles mean many people expect goods to be delivered to their doors. Consequently, there has been a growth in home delivered goods, such as takeaway food, and a whole range of personal, domestic, and other services. The rapid growth in online businesses has also led to changes in these demand patterns. Changes in demand patterns. These days, customers' expectations are high. Customers want convenience. So they want products to be delivered at their doorstep. Because if you are not doing it, your competitors will do it. Do you get it?
Yeah.
No customers in heaven. All the customers are here. So we just look for the same customers. So whatever will give customers convenience, that is what our business should do. That is our motive. That is our priority. Do you get it? So customers will demand, the way customers demand for things these days are different from those days. Because they know they could get it. If you are not saying yes to them, your competitors will say yes to them.
Yeah, obviously, just to increase where to get the product. Just to increase where to get the product.
Just to increase, how the product gets, the channel of distribution. We call
exactly.
it the channel of distribution. So that is the point there. I think it's clear.
Yeah.
The third one, increased number of women at work. In many countries, more and more women have abandoned the traditional childcare role and have combined family life with employment and running businesses. This has increased the supply of labor and helped to increase the number of new businesses. So, the traditional women role or domestic, to take care of the domestic, not anymore. Women are engaged. Women are in employment now. Women are in government now. Women are in politics now. Women are doing businesses now. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So that traditional role of women has changed. As a result, the supply of labor increases. So it is not only men that looks for job, that seek for employment. Women are also seeking for employment. And this would also, businesses have to adjust to that, a lot of people will come seeking for employment. Is it clear?
Clear.
The next one, more part-time workers. In many countries, there has been a huge increase in the number of people taking on part-time work. This has helped to improve flexibility in business organizations because part-time labor is more adaptive. So when we talk about part-time workers, we're talking about the flexible workforce. With flexible workforce, it means businesses are able to adjust their time frame, they are able to adjust their operations, they are able to extend their operation hour. Because one way or the other, someone will be there to take the job at any point in time. So, you don't like working in the weekends. Someone will be willing to work in the weekends. A part-time worker will be willing to work in the weekend. So businesses are able to, adjust their time frame, their time of operation they are able to extend it because of the flexible workforce.
So I can adjust to where to work. Not where, when to work.
To work, yeah. So as a business, because we have more part-time workers now, so you can they can fit in any of your time, in any of your time schedule. Is it clear?
Clear.
And the last one here, urbanization. In some countries such as Brazil, India, and China, very large numbers of people have left rural areas to live in towns and cities. This has provided businesses with more labor and created additional markets to which goods and services can be supplied. So what they're saying is this, in the rural area, there's the tendency of getting jobs.
Villages, you mean?
Yeah, the tendency of getting jobs is less. You might not get, it's minimal. You might not get jobs there. So a lot of people leave the rural areas to seek for jobs in the towns and the cities. So which means businesses are able to accommodate a lot of work. Businesses are able to accommodate or employ different workers from cut across the states. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So there's inflow of people coming from the rural area seeking employment in the cities, in the towns. Is it clear? So these are social factors that businesses cannot control, but they can find a way around it. Is it clear?
Yes.
Any question about social factor?
No.
Good. So we go on. Technology, yes, that's the second factor. Are you there? For technology, development of new technology continues to have huge impact on businesses. New technology results in new products, which in turn provide new market opportunities. Also, new technology means production becomes more capital intensive and costs are reduced. So I'm going to explain what capital intensive is. But before we go into that,
more technology.
Technology makes things to become faster and better. Yes or no? It brings
obviously.
It brings about efficiency.
Makes it more easier.
So, with technology, businesses are able to invest more in technology, and that makes them to become capital intensive. Do you get my point here?
Yeah, it's like.
Are you with me, please?
Yeah.
So, for technology, businesses are able to invest more. So that brings them to becoming. That makes them to become capital intensive. And when we talk about capital intensive, it means a production method that involves the use of the use of machines, the use of equipment more than workers.
Obviously.
That is capital intensive. Do you get what capital intensive is here?
Yeah, I understand.
So a production method that involves more of the machines, more of the equipment than labor. Is it clear?
Of course.
So in the primary sector, now let's check how it goes. So basically, when we talk about technology, it reduces the cost of production. That is why technology will bring about efficiency. Get it? So let's check the sectors of the economy. In the primary sector, the use of tractors, mechanical harvesters, grain drying machines, and automatic feeding systems have helped to lower costs in agriculture. Chemicals and pesticides have also helped to increase crop yields. So in the primary sector, how is technology impacting in the primary sector? With the primary sector, with the help of technology, they could get tractors, they could get pesticides, they could get equipment that makes agriculture or farming becomes easier and faster. So this is impact of technology. Do you get it? Do you understand or not, please?
Yes.
So because things get better and faster, the cost of production is expected to what? To reduce. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. The second one, in the secondary sector, the introduction of robots on production lines has reduced cost. They are cheaper to employ than people because they can work 24/7. In some factories, production is entirely automated, that is capital intensive. Computers are used to design products and the information is then fed into the CNC, numerical control machines, that can carry out tasks such as cutting, milling, sewing, molding, and welding. When you look at the car manufacturers, most of what is done in the car manufacturing companies are automatic. They are automatic. So they are done by robots.
Obviously.
Machines. So that's the point they are making there. And they are cheaper than workers because workers, people get tired.
Yeah,
machines, robots will work 24/7.
There are some workers, but they will do like simplest tasks.
People get tired, yeah.
Or just seeing what the machine's doing.
So we call it mechanization.
Mechanization.
Yes. When people are there to watch what machines do. Is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
We'll move on. The use of technology in the service industry has reduced costs. For example, the use of automatic check-in facilities in some hotels has reduced labor costs. in the hotel industry. Internet banking has also helped to reduce banking costs because customers can manage their accounts online. A whole new online retail industry worth billions of dollars has emerged and looks set to continue its growth. So, with technology in the service sector, things can be done faster even at the comfort of your home. I don't have to go to the bank before I do my transaction. I have my bank applications here.
Yeah.
So if I need to transfer money or if I need to do any transaction, I do it at the comfort of my house.
Yes.
So this is what technology has been about. Is it clear? Is it clear, please?
Yes, clear.
The use of IT has helped to reduce administration and communication costs in business. For example, computers can carry out many routine tasks quickly. Huge amounts of data can be gathered, processed, analyzed, stored, and accessed using
Like the
computer
internet.
databases. So a wide range of different information can be sent electronically anywhere in the world instantly. That's email. So with
Like-
technology,
Yeah, like the internet.
yeah, information can be gathered as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And it can be sent as fast as possible. So this reduces the cost of production. So what will businesses do? Businesses cannot stop technology. The only thing they can do is to invest more so that they can compete with their competitors.
Yeah.
Is it clear? So that is technological. Any question about technological there?
No.
So we go down. The rate of technological changes seems to increase all the time. Businesses usually welcome technological development because they often provide new product opportunities or help to improve efficiency. We talked about that. Efficiency there because the cost of production is falling. Changes in technology can shorten the amount of time products can be marketed for. This is because new products are quickly developed to replace ones that use old technology. So we are talking about the effectiveness of technology. It makes things to be done faster than it used to be when you are doing it manually. 2. Developments in technology often mean that business can replace labor with capital. With technological development, workers can be replaced. Did you get that?
Yeah.
The third one, the development of social media has helped to improve communications between businesses and customers. This allows businesses to remain aware of changing consumer needs. With social media, the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram,
Obviously.
customers are now closer to businesses, and they can.
And that's what they're doing. The businesses.
Yeah, because nowadays customers are able to to show their grievance to talk directly, to speak directly to all businesses.
Yeah.
And their voices will be heard with social media. Because if you are not doing that, when you go to the comment section, you have negative comments about your business.
Yeah.
And this will have impact. So because these days, businesses are aware that customers' voice are key to their reputation. As a result, they listen more. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So businesses and customers are now in close contact due to social media help. And that is the work of technology. Is technology clear? Any question about technology?
No.
So we're done. With technology, we'll go down, please.
Environment.
Yes. So for environment, we're talking about the society, how it's been managed.
Of course.
So evidence suggests that as economies grow, environmental damage increases. Businesses are often blamed for pollution and congestion. Some examples of other environmental issues are outlined below. So, environment is another factor, and as much as we try to produce goods, the more goods we produce, the more damaged the society will become. The more goods we produce, the more damaged the society will become.
Yes.
Together. So examples of environmental damage are what? Global warming. I think that is clear.
Very obvious. Like of course, it creates acid rain thanks to factories and stuff.
Carbon dioxide emission,
Yeah.
and these things. So these things affect.
It's very obvious.
Yeah, but how do we solve this problem? By thinking outside emitting carbon, by thinking about not using fuel, trying to use
like cars,
trying to use natural resources. So that's about global warming.
Obviously.
Habitat destruction. Businesses these days, because they need to build factories, they need to build companies, they need to build facilities, they might have to destroy habitat. You know what habitat is? Where plants and animals live. That is bio anyway. So yes, you don't know.
Yeah, I know habitat.
Habitat. Yeah. So because of that, a lot of businesses they have to change the habitats of animals, and because they have to destroy to construct.
Yeah.
They destroy habitats to construct facilities, to construct offices. And you know what habitat is? The place where plants and animals live. That is bio though. So these days, because businesses have to construct, they have to build facilities,
Obviously.
they have to build companies, they destroy places where animals are supposed to live. So they destroy the green place. Is it clear?
Clear.
Resource depletion. Resources are used. Oil, iron, diamond, gold. One day they will finish.
Obviously.
Because businesses deal with them, they explore them, they extract them. And the more they extract, the less they are non-renewable.
Obviously.
They are non-renewable. So as soon as you extract them from this place, you will never find anyone there anymore. So these are resource depletion. Is it clear? Is it clear, please?
Yeah.
Great. So go to sustainable development. Are you there? For sustainable development, what does sustainable development mean? Sustainable development simply means whatever decision we take now, it should be those ones that will give a positive impact to the future generation.
And to the environment.
That is sustainable development. So whatever we do, we must put into consideration the future generation. So we read anyway. Many governments are promoting the idea of sustainable development. This means that people should satisfy their needs and enjoy better living standards without doing so in ways that will reduce the quality of life of future generations. That is what I just explained. I think the point is clear.
Yeah.
So we'll go down. Businesses may respond to environmental issues in a number of ways. For example, to help reduce resource depletion, businesses could, one, design packaging that can be reused or recycled. To reduce resources being finished up, you can recycle, you can come up with packages that use recycling. Two, use more energy efficient equipment or renewable energy sources. So instead of burning fuel, we use renewable resources.
Obviously.
Explore ways of selling waste to other businesses as a byproduct. Instead of wasting this resource, instead of wasting waste substances, try to see a way in which these waste substances can be useful to other businesses.
Yeah.
And you sell it to them.
Just like Kit Kat.
Yes.
They use Kit Kats to make Kit Kat.
So that's a way of keeping resources. Instead of taking new ones, you use the old ones to produce new ones. Clear. And the last one, reduce business travel and use video conferencing for meetings. Instead of moving around, do the Zoom. So that reduces carbon emission. Is it clear?
Clear.
It reduces pollution too.
Of course.
Any question about that?
No.
So that's about environmental factors.
Oh, electric vehicles.
What?
Electric vehicles.
Yeah, it's a way to. That's a way to reduce carbon.
Just like Tesla.
Yeah.
So.
That's about environmental. Now we go to political.
Political.
Are you there? Are you there, please?
Yeah.
For political factors.
Oh look, Mister, it's Libya.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
Yo, it's mentioned.
Yeah, that's cool. So we get to know more. So anyway, some parts of the world are politically unstable. Businesses need to be cautious if they develop interest in such country. For example, few businesses would have considered setting up operations in Syria, Western Turkey, Iraq, and Libya in 2016, owing to severe political instability. However, political factors can also influence businesses in stable democratic countries. The activities of pressure groups can also play a role in influencing business activity. So what you're saying is this: political factor. Politics is about who gets what, when, and how. Allocation of resources, the time to allocate these resources, the process of allocating these resources, and to whom. Who are we allocating these resources to? This is what politics is about. So for businesses that want to set up, they have to put into consideration political factor. Is the country we want to set up in, is it politically stable or not politically stable? That's why they mentioned Iraq, Turkey, Libya here, Syria. So these countries in 2016 they were not politically stable. So as a result, businesses do not have interest to set up in such country. So a lot of businesses will not want to set up because of the political instability.
That explains Libya doesn't have McDonald's.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So if the country starts becoming stable, look at it now. Libya these days is becoming more stable.
Yeah,
and a lot of multinationals are setting in.
Yeah.
So this is the dividend of political stability. So if there's political stability, the country gets better. It becomes tourist attraction. Businesses will come and businesses will be attracted.
There's more tourists in Libya.
Now,
it has been increasing.
Yeah, unlike before.
Yeah.
So that tells you that Libya is becoming stable. Do you get the point there?
Yeah, I got the point.
So that's about political factor. Any question about it? So they tell, and also for political factor, we have the pressure group. Who are the pressure group? The pressure group are those group of people that can influence government decisions. So whatever happens, like the trade unions, they have power to influence government decision. So
They
the government of a
influence,
country,
with money or something.
no, with their voice.
Oh, with
They
their
have
opinions.
they have the population with them.
So the pressure groups are normal
Those that
people.
they pressurize governments.
Oh.
They ensure that the government of the day does the right thing. So it's politics too. So they try to influence government decision. It's political factor.
Yeah,
This can also affect businesses. So if pressure groups, when pressure group comes up and tell businesses to pay minimum wage, if businesses are not paying, they might be blacklisted. Do you get it?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Any question about that?
No.
So that ends chapter 13, right? That ends chapter 13. We have the multiple choice question. Please go through them, please. Question 1. Is it chapter 13, right? Chapter 13, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we have the MCQ for chapter 13. The first question, please.
Okay. Which of these external factors is likely to help reduce production cost? Reduce production cost. So you have social, political, environmental, and technological.
So what reduces production cost?
It's technological.
Technological. Thank you.
Because money is more not money. Because technology is more cheaper than normal.
Yeah, and it brings about efficiency. And as soon as we have efficiency, the cost of production would fall.
Yeah.
Good. Question 2, please.
Which of the following is possible? Is the possible social factors that might affect businesses? Attitude towards saving, and industrial actions by employees, global warming, development of water-powered cars. What do you mean attitude towards saving?
Attitude.
What's
your
meaning?
way, your belief, how you do things, your discipline, your ways of doing things,
Yeah.
your perception of doing things, your perspective of doing things. Yes, let's use perspective.
It's A.
It's your pattern.
Yeah, that's what it meant.
Your pattern, yes.
I don't think employees has the social factors of it, right?
Industrial action by employees. This is through the pressure group. That is political.
Yeah, political.
Global warming, that's environmental. The development of water-powered cars.
It's also environmental.
Environmental.
Obviously.
Clear. So the answer is A. Question 2. Question 3, please.
Okay, 3. The formation of a pressure.
The formation of a pressure group campaigning for manufacturers to use less sugar in products is an example of which type of factor?
It says the pressure group. Political.
Political, thank you.
Pressure group. Once you know pressure group, it's political. Right away.
Great. Question 4.
If it says pressure group, it's automatically political.
Political, yeah. Question 4.
A rise in the number of retired people making themselves available for work is an example of which factor? Social factor.
Social, great.
Because retired people
yeah.
social.
So it's society. So
Yeah.
that ends chapter 13. Any question about it?
No.
Great, we'll move on.
There's no human factor.
There's no human factor, yeah. So we okay. Stop recording.